And we're live. How you doing? How you doing? Please say hi in the messages so I know who's here. That'd be kind of you. That'd be very kind of you. Luann, nice to see you. Brian, how are we, mate? Nice to see you. Please say hi, guys, so I know who's here. That'd be kind of you. That'd be very kind of you. How are you? Nice to see you. Andy, nice to see you. Didn't get back to me, pal. How are you? Brandy, nice to see you. Gemma Willis. Marianne, how are you? You alright, girl? Please share this out, guys. Leanne, how are we, darling? You alright? Michelle, if you want a real deal medium, this is him. Thank you, Michelle. Sinead, hi, girl. Michelle, nice to see you. Diane, Christy, Lynn, how are we? Share it out, guys. That'd be lovely of you. Get it shared out to hopefully receive a reading tonight. Oh, it's your first time, Christy, is it? Alright, girl, lovely to see you. Ellie Matthews, hello. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. Who's here? Please say hello. It'd be very kind of you. I don't know why I've got these headphones in. I was doing a reading just a minute ago, that's why. Mate, we're in Boxer. Still watching. No problem. Cheers, Andy, mate. That's kind of you. Lisa Diaz, nice to see you. How are you? How is everyone? Everyone alright? How is everyone? Amanda Cockram, nice to see you. Daniela, how are we? Ben Ford, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Get it shared out, guys, for me. Share it out. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Christy, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Chastity, how are we? Nice to see you, girl. Share it out. Get it out there. We're going to be doing some free readings tonight. So I've just done a lovely reading for a lady. It was amazing. It was amazing. So yeah, I'm on form tonight. Thank you, Michelle Mullins. That's very kind of you, girl. That's very kind of you. Doing well, just shared. Thank you, Chastity. Gross. Thank you so much. Jason Davenport, nice to see you. I'm good, Jason Davenport. I'm very good. Kimberly Stell, nice to see you. Thank you, Ben, for sharing. Share it out, guys, if you'd like a chance for a reading. I hope you're all well, doing well, staying safe. Oakley, nice name. I like that name, Oakley. Nice name. Kathy, Don, how are we? This is Tammy. Need a reading. All right, Tammy. Samantha, Sam, how are we? Last name is pronounced Gross, like ooh, gross. Oh, gross. Yeah, all right. Elizabeth, how are we? Oh, your mother-in-law was in tears, was she? After she just left the house. Bless her. That's lovely, though. It was a lovely reading. Karen, nice to see you. Leanne, thanks for sharing. Diane Kane, nice to see you. There's 42 of us. Please say hi if you haven't. It'd be very nice of you to know who's here. Sam, I'm really good. Sadie West, how are you, girl? Ain't heard from you. You okay? You been alright? Cheers, Andy, mate. You're a diamond. You are a diamond, Andy Sixton. Sully, thank you, darling. Thank you for sharing. Stephanie Leyland, thank you. Nice to meet you. I need a reading. Alright. First time watching, Sully, yeah? Alright, alright. We'll see what's going on, won't we? I'll wait a little bit longer, then we're going to jump into it, and I'll do some free readings for you guys. All I can say to it is please be open-minded. Excuse me. Please be open-minded. Run away to the beach. Donna, nice to see you. Andy, what's happening, Andrew? Right, me old mate? You good? Sarah, nice to see you, girl. Yeah, please be open-minded if you receive a reading. That's all I can really say. Just be open-minded to it all. Grace Martin, hello, my darling. Andy, oi, oi. Kathy, nice to see ya. I like that name, Oakley. I like that name. Right, there's 50 of us so far, so I'm going to start doing some readings for people, yeah? Once I start connecting with you, I'll pull out someone's name. Whoever I'm drawn to, once I pick, are you open, Andy? All right, we might have a go at you later, mate, yeah? Whoever I pick, if you can say yes or no to it, but yes to whatever I say. So yes to father, or yes to grandfather, or yes to mother, or whatever. Just say yes to it, and so people can see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hope all you guys have shared. If you've shared and liked my page, very grateful, and you're in a chance for a reading. Yeah. Okay. That put a smile on your face, didn't it? I don't know. All right, cool. Let's do it. Thank you, Sarah. Let him know what the yes is for. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's do it. Okay. If anybody would like a reading, share it out. Let me know you've shared. Put shared in there, and then I'll get to it. Yeah. Jessica Brooks, nice to see you. Whoever would like a reading, you've got to put shared, and then I will pick from the shared. Yeah. As long as you shared, yeah. Liked and excited. Thank you, Christy. Sammy, nice to see you. You had a little share round, yeah? Nice one, pal. All right, so we're gonna go with Marianne Harden. I'm gonna read for Marianne Harden. Marianne Harden, I know you're here because you just put shared up there. Let me tune into your loved ones and see who's here for you, Marianne Harden. Okay, so Marianne Harden, I'm aware of an older gentleman that steps forward. He's making me aware that he's your grandfather. And he's on mother's side of the family he's making reference to. The older gentleman, I'm pretty sure it's your grandfather, and he's making reference to your mother's side of the family, okay? And there would have been some distance between him and the family, or him and you. So I don't know whether you got to see him a lot, but he's referencing to the distance. So I don't know whether, like I said, I don't think you guys got to see each other a lot. He's making reference to yes for that, all right? But he's saying the distance. Okay, and March would be very significant to you, Marianne Harden. March would be significant to you and this guy, you and the family. So that's birthday, anniversary, celebration, passing, celebrate, special moment, whatever. But March would be very significant. Okay, and this person would have passed from a heart attack. This person would have passed from a heart attack, Marianne Harden. Sorry, the messages just stopped, so I didn't even know there was messages. So, awesome sauce, she's put. So I'm just say yes or no to it, Marianne Harden. The older gentleman, mother's side of the family, I feel it's your grandfather. He's talking about the heart issues. He's talking about the separation, the distance between the family with him. So I don't think he got to see the family a lot. I need to know yes or no, Marianne Harden. Otherwise I'll move on with the reading, darling. I know there's a lag, so I will wait. I will. If it's my mum's dad, he passed before I was born. I think he may have had passed in March. Yeah, well, like I said, he referenced to the mum's side of the family. There was some sort of distance between the family or distance between someone. And he's also referencing, yes, heart attack. He's also referencing to the 4 children, Marianne. So I don't know whether he had 4 or you're one of 4 or you've got 4, but he references to the 4. And he also had issues speaking as well. Right at the end of his life, there would have been issues speaking. Okay, this is what he's talking. He's telling me this. He would have had issues talking. And he's making me aware that there would have been more than an issue from the heart attack. There would have been something before that. So I don't know whether he had a few heart attacks. I don't know whether he had a few heart attacks. They lived in. My parents moved. Okay. There was a distance then, yeah. But I'm aware there would have been some issues with him before the heart attack. So I don't know whether he had a heart attack before that, but it played an issue. I was the 4th. Okay, cool. They played an issue with him. Okay. And he's also referencing to the flower, the tulip. That a tulip would be very significant to him or the family, you guys, whatever. But tulip would be very significant. And I know your name's Marianne, but there must be a Mary in the family. There must be a Mary in the family, or Maria, that he's referencing to the Mary name. And I can see your name's Marianne, but he's referencing to the Mary name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave his love with you because there's a few others that would like a read and I hope you could enjoy what I could give you, okay? Thanks, guys, for coming along and watching. If you haven't already said hi, please say hi in the messages so I can see who's here. I'm going to say hi to some people and then we'll get into another reading, okay? So hi to Teresa, Chastity, Jessica Brooks, Beverly, nice to see ya, Stephanie Leyland, Donna, I think he may have had prior issues. I don't know how much about his, but tulips are my favourite. Oh, well, there you go. Lovely message then. Janie, is it? Deborah, Beverly, Jane, nice to see ya. Sammy Joe, nice to see you. Lisa, hello. Valerie, Claire, Karen, Gemma, nice to see you guys. Thanks for all coming and watching. If you haven't already liked my page, like that page, like and follow it and share it out. If you'd like a private reading, they're half price. I say they're half price. They're just at a low price. They're only 30 quid a reading. It's dirt cheap. And so private message me and we'll go from there, okay? Victoria Jean, ho or hi. Atlanta Travers, nice to see ya. Nice to see ya, Atlanta Travers. How are we, Atlanta? You alright? Davina, how are we? Thank you for all coming along. There's 85 of us so far. I'm grateful for that. We're going to get into another reading now. If you've shared it out, you're getting a chance for a reading, all right? So write down shared, and I'll pick out from someone that says shared, yeah? Thank you guys for sharing it out. Becky Jane would love a reading. All right, okay. I'm going to read who I'm shared to, who I'm drawn to, yeah? Thank you, Donna. These private readings are awesome. All right, we're going to go with... we're going to go with Kathy Aggie, all right? We're going to have Kathy Aggie, all right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Kathy Aggie. Haggy. All right, Kathy Haggy. If whatever I say to you, just whatever information I'll give you, you please just say yes or no to it, yeah? Just say yes or no to it, okay? So I have a female energy here, Kathy Haggy, and she's on she's on your father's side, all right? And she's referencing to being grandmother, all right? Kathy Haggy, and this lady would have had many health issues. She's telling me yes, many health issues that would have caused her a lot of problems. All right, and she's referencing to the feet area and the legs. She would have had issues. She would have had issues with her legs and her feet, and I don't know whether that was through swelling or whatever. But she's referencing to her feet and her legs being really, really sore. All right, she's putting yes to it. She's talking about the pain. My grandma. She's talking about the pain. She was in a lot of pain. And she had back issues, this lady, Kathy Haggy. Your grandmother would have had back issues. Her back would have been awful, and her legs would have been awful, and her feet would have been awful. All right? And she was on a lot of medication, she's telling me. A lot of medication. That it come to a point where she had enough, she's telling me. Yes. She's telling me yes. She had enough. It made her really sad and negative. It made her quite negative in the end. Okay, and September, Kathy, would be significant to the families. September. And 26 would be significant too, Kathy. 26 September would be, I think I said September, didn't I? Yes. September would be very significant. Birthday, anniversary, celebration, passing, whatever. September is significant. And she also... 26 is either a special number or the 26th of a month. It would be significant somewhere, 26. Okay, and she's telling me about her eyes. Her eyes weren't that good either. She's telling me, yes, her eyes weren't that great. She's referencing to my eyes. And I don't know anything about 26. That's fine. That's fine. 26 means something to her, okay? For sure. 26 is very significant. She tells me, yes, 26 is significant. That's fine. Write it down. Show some of the family. It could be someone else, all right? But it's definitely in your family somewhere. 26 is significant. She being very sick. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her love with you. She's around you. She wants you to know that she's there with you. And I'm very aware that there's some issues with you worrying. There's some issues with you worrying or being in a lower state of feeling low and whatever. There's some issues there with you, and she's saying you've got to pick yourself up out of that, all right? And she's saying don't give up. That's her message to you, all right? I'll leave her love with you. Lovely job. So, hello guys. If you haven't said hello already, please say hello in the messages. Say hello in the messages. Please like and share and follow my page if you haven't. Yeah, thanks for all coming along. How do we get a reading? Danielle, you've got to share it out, my darling. You've got to share it out. Like my page. If you'd like a private reading, they're really cheap, they are. They're dirt cheap. Just private message me and we'll have a chat after, yeah? Kimberly Jones Sisson, nice to see you. Daniela, nice to see you. Gemma Willis, nice to see you. Don, nice to see you. Sandy, Elizabeth, Wendy, Melanie, nice to see you guys. Wanda Bailey, nice to see you. Alright, let's have it then. I'm going to do another reading, alright? Please write shared if you shared. Once you shared, you get a reading. I'll give you a chance to get a reading. Alright? Oh, you like the beard, do you? It needs cutting, it does. It does. I was going to swear, it's too long. It's too long. It's too long. Yeah. Alright, cool. Lisa Hip, how are you, girl? Long time no see. Nice to see you. Sandy, nice to see you. Karen, nice to see you. Right, let's get into it. Just going to see who I'm drawn to. Sorry, guys, I'm just having a butcher's. Gemma Willis, let's have you. Oh, shit, wrong one. Sorry about my language. Gemma Willis, let's have you, right? Right, let me tune into your loved ones, Gemma Willis. Like I say, whatever you can take, yes, and then the answer. And the lady was just saying yes. Yes, and the answer. What's the matter, Anne? Why'd you put come on? Gemma Willis. All right, so I've got the older gentleman that steps forward for you. The older gentleman that steps forward, you, Gemma Willis. Okay, I've got the older gentleman that would be on father's side of the family. Okay. And I'm not sure whether, I don't think this fella believed in, this older gentleman, he's on father's side, I don't believe he believed in all this stuff. I don't believe he believed in all this stuff. Yes, recently passed. Okay. I don't believe he believed in all this stuff. And this guy was a hard grafter. And he was very old-fashioned in his way. He would have liked to work all the time. Yeah, he didn't believe in all this. This is what he's telling me, Gemma. And he's saying he was an hard grafter, hard worker, and he had them old school traits about him. He believed the young uns had to get their asses up and go to work. He's telling me that. And he was really, really frustrated with himself later on in life Really, really frustrated with his health. He was a hard worker, yes, he did. He's telling me, really frustrated with himself. And I'm sure this guy was bedbound for a little while. I'm sure this guy would have been in bed for a while, either bedbound or not able to get up for a while, and he was very, very, very frustrated. Very frustrated because he was a proud guy, he was a proud man, and he believed in doing things for himself. And he's telling me whatever happened, it happened really quick. He's saying it happened really quick. That's what I'm hearing from it. It happened really, really quick. So I don't know whether he become poorly very quick, but he's referencing to being poorly something happening very quick. And I'm sure he would have been bedbound for a while, okay, or not able to get up. And that made him really, really frustrated. And you've got, Gemma, you've got the two children, you're right? You've got the two children, Gemma. Or you're one of two, but he speaks of the two children. Had dementia, was very poorly at the end. Okay. But it happened really quick though, yeah? Gemma, it happened really, really quick. This is what he's talking about. It come really, really quick. And he become very frustrated with it. And he's referencing to the two children. Now, you've either got two children or you're one of two, but the two children would be very significant. I'm one of two. Okay, good validation. And you understand who Patsy would be, or Pat? I believe it was quick. Yeah, well, he's telling me that. You understand who Patsy is, or Pat, Gemma Willis? I've got to sit up. He must have had issues with his back, because my back is causing me grief. And I don't get issues with my back. Oh, Pauline. Pat, yeah? You understand Pat? Pauline Tunley, Pat. I don't know, he just talking about Patsy or Pat. All right. And he's talking about the house being sold, or some of the property or the house. He's talking about a house. I don't know whether that was his house or somebody else's house. It's either up for sale or a house was sold. He's talking about. Yes, house sold. Okay. He's talking about the house sold, so that's a good validation. Um, and he's talking about the garage with the old car in. You understand that? You're talking about unless he had an old classic car in there that needed fixing or whatever, or his special car was in there, whatever. But he's talking about the garage that would have had the car in, Gemma Willis. Yes, old car. Okay, okay, okay. He loved his garage. Okay, and he's referencing to somebody that's either pregnant or that's just had a baby. He's referencing to that. And his energy's wearing down now because I believe there's other people here waiting. So Gemma Willis, I'm gonna leave his love with you, okay? I hope that you could take something from that. Yeah, thank you so much. Guys, there's 81 of us here, so I'm so grateful for that. If you haven't already liked my page, please like it, share it, follow it. If you would like a private reading, no one pregnant, well there will be then, because he's talking about the baby being born, Gemma. Alright? He's talking about the baby being born, Gemma. Yeah, if you would like a reading, private reading, they're really cheap, dirt cheap. Please private message me, get in there, we can have a chat. I also do group bookings as well, up to 10 people, minimum of 5, up to 10 people. If you've got family or friends that want to join in, it's wicked, it is. That's really cheap, it's only 15 quid per person, minimal. Yeah, so thanks for all coming and watching. Thanks for all coming and watching. I'm going to say hello to some people now. Kimberly Jones, nice to see ya. Barbara, Brian Hall, nice to see you. Christy Harris, Chastity, Davina Faye. Faye, how you doing? Alright? Christy, Melanie, Diane, nice to see you all. How you all doing? Jessica Brooks, nice to see ya. Daniela, Leon Welch. How much is dirt? How much is dirt? Check this old sausage out. Leon Welch. Little Meltony. How much is dirt? That fucks me off, that does. Tina Cole, nice to see ya. Ever Simple, nice to see ya. Molly Mern, nice to see ya. Michelle, how you doing? Kimberly Stell, nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. Alright, so we're going to do another reading now. We're going to do another reading. If you've shared my page out, you get a chance to go in for a reading. So share it out. Wow, that's good. My first time on here with you. Thank you, Lily Dunn. Please like and follow my page. That'd be great of you. Becky Jane, nice to see you. Emily Robbins, nice to see you. Tina Drummer, nice to see you. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to see who I'm drawn to. You like the beard? Alright, let's have a butcher's. Let's have a butcher's. Come on then, Andy. Andy, I'll give you a little reading. I'll give you a little reading, Andy. And if you like it, you can book a private one with me, can't you, mate? Alright, so. Blake, hello, sexy. Alright, serious, sorry, I'll snap out of that. That's my ego getting involved there, isn't it? Alright, hello Sarah, how you doing, girl? Right, Andy Sexton, let's have a butcher's, mate. Alright, Andy. Alright, so I was just listening. Am I straight? Of course I'm straight. Of course I'm straight, you. Behave yourself, Blake. Definitely ain't a queer boy. Fuck that. Anyway, I'm not against it, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so I'm aware. Alright, Andy, I'm aware of a lady that comes forward. private message me, Blake, then, on my Michael the Medium page, yeah? I'm aware of a female energy that steps forward, an older lady, and she was solid, this lady. Solid lady. Tough old girl. Tough old girl, and she's on mum's side of the family, Andy. Tough old cookie. And this lady would have loved walking. She would have walked everywhere. She's telling me, yeah. She's telling me, yeah. Tough old cookie. All right, and she's referencing, Andy, yeah, hard life, but she was a tough cookie. She's referencing doing a lot of walking, and she's referencing to the 4 kids. So I don't know whether you were one of 4 or she had 4, but she's referencing to the 4 kids. Just trying to listen to her because her energy ain't that strong. Her energy ain't that strong. She's referencing, I'll repeat myself, yeah? Yes, to 4 kids, of course. 4 kids, she had an hard life, she was a tough cookie. She was a tough old girl. She loved walking everywhere. She's referencing, loved walking everywhere. And she become very sick, Andy. She become very sick. Who's that? He is a scammer. Don't listen to him. Don't message him. Just block him. Who are you talking about, Angel? Is there someone on here that's doing that? Angie, have a butcher's, mate. See who's on here. Have a butcher's on here, Angie. See who's on here. Or message that Angie, Angel, and ask her what the fuck she's talking about. Things like that put me off. Yeah, she's talking, sorry, she's talking about being very sick. All right, thank you, Ange, darling. She's talking about being very sick at the end. Not at the end, she's talking about being very sick. Do one. Alright, let me get proper. Alright, and there's an older gentleman here, Andy Sexton, and he's referencing to being on Dad's side of the family, and he was quite a smart man, always looked after himself, Andy. Always looked after himself. Very slim build looking man. Slim build looking man on father's side of the family. Would have looked after himself. Always dressed smart. And he thought he was one of the... He might have been one of the lads. Back in his day, he was one of the lads. And he would have been... Thank you, Blake. He would have been... It was either him... Or somebody that's really, really good at fixing cars. I feel like it would be him. All right? He's talking about fixing cars, Andy. All right? Fixing cars. And I'm sure he's talking about himself, and. Okay, I'm sure he's talking about himself fixing cars. He would have been good at that. And he was a slim build guy, quite a good looking guy. And his breathing would have been not good. His breathing, later on in life, his breathing weren't that great. And he lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he's telling me, I lost a lot of weight, he's telling me. And he passed over very, very quickly, because he said to me, 1, 2, 3, I was gone. I was gone. So he passed very quickly, this man. Okay, Andy. Okay, no problem. He passed very quickly though, yeah? Very quickly. 1, 2, 3 was gone. And do you understand who Simon would be? Who would Simon be, Andy? He's referencing to a Simon. Grandad. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, and I'm going to leave his love with you because there's 96 people in here. I hope you could take what you could take from it. Yeah, I'll leave his love with you. He wants you to know, your grandmother wants you to know that she's coming forward and saying that she's there with you. She's there with you. And I don't know whether you're going for any kids or you've got any, or you're planning to have any more kids or you've got kids, but she's talking about seeing another child being born somewhere late, pretty soon, all right? But I'm sure there's a child. She's referencing to the child being born for you. So I don't know whether you're trying or whatever, but she's saying, and she's really looking forward to it, all right? That's what she's telling me about, all right? Guys, thank you, Andy, mate. Thanks for coming along and watching. I'm so grateful for your presence. If you haven't already liked my page, Michael the Medium, get your arse over there. Like it, follow it, share it, do your thing. Private readings are dirt cheap, proper, reasonable, lovely price. Get your arse over and private message me and we'll book you in. I also do group readings as well, group bookings. 15 quid per person, between 5 and 10 people. And then we'll go from there, yeah? Yeah, we'll go from there. So, share it out if you'd like a reading. Share it out if you'd like a reading. I'm just listening to the spirit one. I'm going a bit quiet because I'm listening to them because there's loads of them here. Alright. Alright, cool. Ash Campbell, nice to see ya. Amanda, Nancy, Christy, hello everyone. Good to see you all. Hope you're all behaving. Diane, Jane, Melanie. Legend, all positive stuff. Cool, Sandy. Get your arse over and message me, mate, and we'll have a chat. Regina, I have lost a loved one. Everyone has on here, doll. Stephanie, nice to see you. Yolanda, nice to see you. I would love one, please. Lloyd Russian. Lloyd Russian? Come on in, Lloyd Russian. Let's have it, shall we? You want one, dude? Let's have it. Lloyd Russian, yeah? Come on, Lloyd. Let's get you on here, mate. Lloyd Russian. Russian, I hope I spelt that right. I hope I said that right. Lloyd Russian. Lloyd Russian. I'm just going to tune into your energies, Lloyd. Is he here? Is Lloyd Russian here? Please, mate. All right, lovely job. All right, Lloyd, I've got your grandfather here. Okay, mate, I've got your grandfather here. I feel like there's two of them here, if I'm honest. Because one of them just said mum's side and one said dad's side. Dad's side, all right? I've got your grandfather from your dad's side here. And also he would have become very weak later on in life. very weak later on in life, and I feel like there wasn't enough said. So I don't know whether he got on with many people, or there was some ill-gotten words, ill words that were said, or there was a divide in the family. But I am aware that there were some issues, because he's referencing to before him passing, he wishes he should have said something. All right, Lloyd. He's wishing he would have said something. That's what he's referencing to. If you understand it, Lloyd Russian, just say yes or no to it. I only met my mum's dad once, and my dad's dad I've never met. Okay. Well, there was some issues with stuff that wasn't said with Lloyd, with your grandfather on your dad's side. What's happening, Brad? What's happening? You all right, mate? How you doing, Brad Pierce? It's been a long time, mate, isn't it? All right, Lloyd Russian. Yeah, so he's coming forward. And I don't know who you're mixing with, Lloyd Russian, but he's talking about being... Yeah, I'm good, Brad. I don't know who you're mixing with, Lloyd, but he's saying to be careful on that. Be careful with who you're mixing with. All right? He's talking about being careful who you're mixing with. And the 16th of a month would be very significant. Unless 16 is a special number, 16th of a month would be significant, Lloyd. And February also would be very significant to you. February would be significant to you or the family. Birthday, anniversary, passing, celebration. All right? February, definitely. And he's referencing to a female that's not too well at the moment. I don't know whether it's your mum or your grandma or whoever, but there's a female that's not too well at the moment. He's referencing to being around her. '16 is your brother's birthday, yeah? Cool. And he's also referencing to the lady that's not doing too well at the moment, yeah? And I don't know whether you're thinking about moving, Lloyd. I don't know whether you're thinking about moving work, moving house, but he's talking about the move. Or someone is close to you. If that's not you, it will be someone close to you, yeah? Saf, what's happening? Saf, what's happening, mate? You all right? How we doing? So, I'm losing my head now. All the people from area I know coming on here. I don't care. It's what I love, mate. It's what I do. All right. Yeah, he's talking about the move, Lloyd. So if that ain't you for work or living, wow, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What, for the living, yeah? Or for the work? He's talking about the move, yeah? Saf, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm really good. Are you all right, mate? And he's talking about the two girls. I don't know whether you've got two girls, two kids at the girls, yeah? But he's referencing to the two girls. So either you've got two sisters or you've got two little girls, but he's referencing to them, yeah? You've put yeah, bud, to something. Saf, maybe, mate. Do you know what, Saf? I do this every week, mate. I've been doing this. Oh, the move makes sense. All right. Saf, I do this every week, mate. This is what I do now. Keep myself to myself, behaving myself. Please do me one on the next one, bro. Brad, I didn't think you were into all this, mate. Two sisters, yeah? All right, cool. Lloyd said two sisters, yeah? All right, cool. And he's also referencing to a female that's having a really hard time at the moment, Lloyd. a really, really hard time. He's saying that one of the females, someone, unless that's one of the sisters, that someone is having a really hard time at the moment and they're down on their luck and they're struggling with finances. He's talking about it, right? He's saying yes. Yeah, and you, Saf, mate, and you, mate. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, Lloyd, I'm going to leave his love with you, yeah? Know that he's around you. If anyone wants a private reading, go over to Michael the Medium. They're dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. They're only 30 quid a reading. It's dirt cheap. Private message me. I got you on one, bro. Yeah, Brad, we'll have a chat later, mate. Private message me on Michael the Medium. I'll send you my number, yeah? We'll have a chat. If anybody would like a private reading, private message me, man. I do group bookings and everything, all right? Michael the Medium. If you haven't already liked my page, like it, follow it, share it out and everything, yeah? I'm going to cut it off now, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, yeah? Private message me for a reading. They're dirt cheap, yeah? Later, potato.